Hello, hello everyone. Just in case you weren't aware, it's my birthday today. So happy birthday to me! Yay! Welcome to your virtual quiz. That's not looking quite right. Which said there's no sounds. Oh, there wasn't. So I forgot to press the button. There we go. Look. Let's just move that. Move that there. Move all the chat about. There we go. So yeah, welcome to your virtual quiz. Same as always, really. We're gonna get kick-started pretty quickly. Which is happy birthday, matey. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. It's my birthday. It's brilliant. Thank you for putting my age up there. 42. It looks even worse, doesn't it, when you write it down? Okay, right then, guys. So this week's quiz, or fortnightly, shall I say, quiz is going to be Christmas themed. Now, I don't know why we're doing Christmas themed when we've got a month until Christmas, but Laura wanted to do Christmas themed, so that's what Laura wanted, and that's what Laura got. So we're doing Christmas themed. I'm just sharing the link. That's why I'm a little bit distracted. So just give me 30 seconds as we see if we can get any more people on. So the Christmas quiz, we're going to do 10 rounds. Not 10 rounds. We're going to do 10 questions of 6 rounds. General knowledge, history and geography, sports round, then we'll have a quick break, 10 minutes, it's quick or slow, TV and movie rounds, then a trivia trail, and then we're going to do the logos and slogans quiz. So there we go. Oh, how's the shirt? Yes, so Melissa bought me a shirt. I don't know if you can read this. This is what an awesome quizmaster looks like, and it's actually got my name at the bottom as well, but you can't see it. There we go. I've lost a little bit of weight, so I think that's the reason. Otherwise, it should be up here, but shouldn't it be? So there you go. But yeah, it's very nice, Melissa. Thank you very much. It's very good. Lisa, happy birthday! Thank you very much, and Sarah, happy birthday as well. So yes, happy birthday! Awesome. Okay, guys, we're going to get started with general knowledge immediately. So here we go. I'm trying to need to move over a little bit, don't I? Okay, so question 1. Here we go. General knowledge. Get a pen and paper, write down the answer, and at the end we will tell you the answers and you can see how many points you scored. Do not put any answers or clues in the chat, obviously, because people are playing at home. So we've got 21 people watching on Facebook, 6 on Twitch, 8 on YouTube, 13 on Twitter, 7 on LinkedIn, and 15 on Steam, which is good. We've got quite a lot of people here tonight. So by all means, put in the chat and say hello. Okay, I'll just share this. Question 1, are you ready? Do you have your pens and paper to hand? Here we go. Question 1. In Christianity, what is the liturgical period following the Christmas season that ends, I should say on the 6th of January? There we go. It's a bit of a complicated word image there, isn't it? In Christianity, what is the liturgical period following the Christmas season that ends on the 6th of January? Richard said, Mom says hello. Hello, Mom. So we've got season 2 champions, don't we? It's just there, the Gilberts. We're in season 3 now. Actually, that reminds me, I'll update you on the scores. Happy birthday, happy birthday, it's my birthday. Okay, here's the scores for last week. So we've got Richard Hartland, top of the board, 69. Followed by Kim at 68, the Gilberts on 66, Matt is on 66 as well, and Sarah Lou is on 59. There we go. And if you're a newcomer, let us know your score from this week, and at the end of the 6 weeks, you get a trophy, just like the Gilberts got. Question 2. What Christmas song has reportedly been banned this year? I personally think it's a little bit of a disgrace. I think the world's going mad. But yeah, apparently it's been banned from being played this year. How awful is that? I've got my happy birthday picture behind as well. So, what Christmas song has reportedly been banned this year? Question 3. "'Twas the Night Before Christmas" from the poem A Visit from St. Nicholas was written by who? It's a bit of a tricky one, isn't it? "'Twas the Night Before Christmas" from the poem A Visit from St. Nicholas. It was written by who? Interesting word, it was. So when Boris Johnson says, "Alas," you notice that in his speeches, "Alas," keep saying that. Twas. Number 4. The Nightmare Before Christmas was produced and conceived by who? So The Nightmare Before Christmas was produced and conceived by who? I've got a game running in the background behind this called Mafia. I think the music was leaking through there, wasn't it? I need to quit out of it. Just shows how good my computer is, doesn't it? Right, I guess I can run games in the background of a quiz. Okay, number 5. Okay, spell this word. I've just noticed put spell with 2 L's. Oh, the irony. As a typo, I do actually know how to spell. Oh no, it is 2 L's. Is it 2 L's? Oh, it is 2 L's. Yes, I have spelled it right. Anyway, spell this word, frankincense. So the word is frankincense. Spell that word. Oh, my luck, or am I? For a moment there, I thought I'd misspelled the word spell, but I haven't. I got it right. So the word is frankincense. Spell that word. Write it down. Number 6. The infamous, let's take out the A, that's a bit crazy. The infamous duet song in 1977, The Little Drummer Boy, was sung by Bing Crosby and who? I've got that song in my head now. Happy birthday, happy birthday. So the infamous duet sang in 1977, The Little Drummer Boy, was sang by Bing Crosby and who? Should I put a song there, really? Should try to change that song. Mess with the channel. There we go. Okay, number 7. In Dickens' A Christmas Carol, who is Scrooge's deceased partner? So in Dickens' A Christmas Carol, who is Scrooge's deceased partner? Okay. So I'm just messing with the chroma key on the camera. Trying to get the green screen right. It's a bit flickery. Okay, number 8. Oh, hang on. No, we changed 8. And I forgot to change it. So number 8 was going to be, what is myrrh? But honest, I mean, when you involve the Bible, there's all sorts of different annotations to what myrrh is. So we scrapped that question. So number 8, we're going to change it to, who originally sang the song Santa Baby? Me and Laura was super stressed out to find out what myrrh was. We thought it was a perfume. Then it said it was a fragrance. Then something said it. Then another source said it was a resin. The Bible said it was something else, and we thought, forget it, because if Richard's involved, he'll be picking at the detail. So we thought, scrap that. So we've gone with who originally sang the song Santa Baby. Okay, number 9. Figs have never been a classic ingredient. I spelled ingredient there. That's wrong, isn't it? Figs have never been a classic ingredient in figgy pudding. True or false? Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Let's we're gonna correct ingredients. There we go. That's right, isn't it? Because we only typed up the quiz an hour and a half ago. Because we left it last minute again. So there are a lot of typos because I'm rushing around trying to do it. Figs have never been a classic ingredient in figgy pudding. True or false? It's a slight bit of a double negative there, isn't it? You have to work that one out. A bit like the Krypton factor that I was watching yesterday. Okay, number 10. How many reindeer pull Santa's sleigh? Bit of an easy one, that one, isn't it? I guess. How many reindeer pull Santa's sleigh? I can imagine you're at home there going. And that's number 10. There we go. General knowledge done. We're going to move on to history and geography. We tried to keep it mostly Christmas themed, of course. Okay. What country was Jesus born in? A bit of a complicated one, this is. It's more complicated than what I thought. But the country that it's called today. Okay. Country, right? Not city, not town, not a stable. The country. Melissa put, you've done 11 for this round. Is this right? Hi. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now I've got 10. Oh, don't forget, the what is myrrh wasn't a question. We scrapped that. That's might be where it got a bit confusing for you there, Liz. Okay. Number 2. What flower is this? What's the name of that flower? Did I mute myself then? Blimey. Where did I get up to? Christmas Island is found in which ocean? It's a good job the question's at the bottom, isn't it? Okay, number 4. St. Nicholas was originally from what country? So St. Nicholas was originally from what country? Thanks for letting me know, Richard. You're the only one that did. Everybody else stayed quiet as well. I have a habit of doing that, don't I? And number 5. Deck the Halls was first sung in which nation? There's a bit of a confusing question, that was, because I've tried to... Really, what I want to say is, where was the song made? Which makes no sense. So that's what I went with. Deck the Halls was first sung in which nation? Where was it produced? Where did it come from? Which nation produced that song? It's really what I want to say. But, yeah. Okay. Now, shall we move on to number 5? Number 5. Here we go. Oh no, that was number 5. Yeah, sorry, number 6. Number 6. Number 6. Here we go. The Christmas tree became a tradition in the UK, beginning with which queen? So the Christmas tree became a tradition in the UK, beginning with which queen? This is one of those other questions that me and Laura had a lengthy debate about, because we had a number of sources telling us different answers, but we finally worked it out which was the correct source. I'll tell you, doing this quiz, it increases the divorce capacity because we don't fall out really, but we have some tense moments trying to work out answers and questions, because we know how particular all of you are. It has to be right. Okay, number 7. Bangs of Expectation was the original name given to what festive favourite? Should we put that into little quotes there? There we go. So Bangs of Expectation was the original name given to what festive favourite? Bit of a tricky one. Okay, number 8. The tradition of a Christmas message from the reigning monarch began in which year? Was it 1846, 1901, 1932, or 1953? So the tradition of a Christmas message from the reigning monarch began in which year? 1846, 1901, 1932, or 1953? Okay, number 9. The Feast of Stephen is what day in the Western calendar? So the Feast of Stephen is what day in the Western calendar? Okay. And here we go. Number 10. The custom of sending Christmas cards began in 1843, when a senior civil servant responsible for the creation of the Public Record Office sent a card. Is that true or is it false? When Laura was reading that question out to me earlier, I was saying to her, is this a history lesson? What's the bleeding and what's the question? And then she threw that in at the end. True or false? It says true or false, doesn't it? Change it to true or false. So the custom of sending Christmas cards began in 1843 when a senior civil servant responsible for the creation of the Public Record Office sent a card. Is that true or false? And there we go. And that's history and geography. So we're now going to move on to sport. I'm going to move that a little bit, make that a little bit bigger. Although I've only got half of it, never mind. Okay, sport. Again, trying to keep them Christmas related. Here's your first sport question. Which snooker player, a world champion on 8 occasions in the 50s and the 60s, died aged 75 on Christmas Day, 1998? Bit of a tough one, that, isn't it? Which snooker player, a world champion on 8 occasions in the 50s and 60s, died aged 75 on Christmas Day, 1998? The word on the street says that Dawn, which is the Gilberts, there, was actually looking forward to this quiz because it's Christmas related. I don't think she was looking forward to that question. I can imagine her now saying, I don't know. Okay, number 2. Which famous British football manager's playing career was finished after an injury on Boxing Day 1962? Richard and Phil might know this one. It's definitely a tough one. So, which famous British football manager's playing career was finished after an injury on Boxing Day in 1962? And number 3. In which year did the famous Christmas Day football match take place in No Man's Land in World War I? So what year was that? In which year did the famous Christmas Day football match take place in No Man's Land in World War I? I think it was an advert, wasn't it, as well? Was it Sainsbury's advert or John Lewis? Not sure. I'm sure there was an advert where they showed that. Asif Abbas, your player, mate. Thank you for the like and the follow. I've also been had an admin approve our post in Man United as well. So if you're playing in Man United, then welcome. Okay, number 4. Which Premiership side did Brazilian forward Gabriel Jesus make his debut in January 2017? I think that's how you say his name, Gabriel Jesus. I think that's how you say it. I mean, to us English, it's Gabriel Jesus, isn't it? Like Terry Henry. So, which Premiership side did Brazilian forward Gabriel Jesus make his debut in January 2017? Okay, number 5. The last ever English Football League match to take place on Christmas Day was between Blackpool and Blackburn Rovers. In which year did it take place? Was it 1955, 1965, 1975, or 1985? I'm just gonna... Yes, I was just checking the answer, make sure that it was right. So the last ever English Football League match to take place on Christmas Day was between Blackpool and Blackburn Rovers. But in which year did it take place? Was it 1955, 1965, 1975, or 1985? Imagine saying that to the missus on Christmas Day as a Blackpool supporter. I'm going to watch the team play on Christmas Day. I don't think too many wives were too happy that day. You put the turkey on. I'm going to watch the football. Okay, number 6. Which Scottish midfield player who captained his country for 4 years and awarded the MBE in 2001 was born on Christmas Day 1964? It's a bit of a long question, wasn't it? I'll say it again. Which Scottish midfield player who captained his country for 4 years and was awarded the MBE in 2001 and was born on Christmas Day 1964? Who was that? Okay. Number 7. Of which American sport has televised Christmas Day matches become a tradition since 1947? So American, remember. Of which American sport has televised Christmas Day matches become a tradition since 1947? We were just on about football matches on the in England, weren't we? And people not being too happy about it, but in America it's a tradition to play this sport on Christmas Day. What sport is it? Okay. Number 8 coming up. 8. Which English centre-forward played for Everton on Christmas morning 1940 before turning out for Tranmere in the afternoon? Can you believe that? He played for Everton in the morning and signed a contract with Tranmere, and I went on. Richard put fire alarm goodbye. Was the fire alarm gone off, Rich? I feel that I should ring and see if they're okay. Okay, well, I've rang them and they haven't picked up, so I hope they're okay. Number 9. Whose festivities in the early 1970s were ruined by the sacking of his father as a manager during the family's Christmas Day lunch? Was it Arsene Wenger, Jose Mourinho, or Alex Ferguson? It's not Jose, by the way. He corrected someone the week about that. Jose is if you're in Argentina. And he was like, I'm not from Argentina, I'm Portuguese. It's Jose. So whose festivities in the early 1970s were ruined by the sacking of his father as a manager during the Christmas Day lunch? So which manager's dad got sacked on Christmas Day? Arsene Wenger's dad, Jose Mourinho's dad, or Alex Ferguson's dad? I only put 3, multiple choice for that one, just to try and make it a little bit easy for you. Having 4 guesses. Okay, and last but not least, number 10. The Middlesbrough squad pulled a Christmas sickie by failing to appear for a game against Blackburn in 1996. What reason did the manager Brian Robson give for them not attending? Was it because of flu, food poisoning, or Christmas party hangovers? I remember that. I think they got deducted 3 points and a massive fine as well for not turning up. So they pulled a sickie for failing to appear for a game in against Blackburn in 1996. What reason did the manager Brian Robson give? Was it the flu, food poisoning, or Christmas party hangovers? And there you go. And look at that, we're bob on time. It's dead on 8 o'clock. How good am I? I'm simply spiffing. So we're bob on time. Okay, guys, we're going to have a 10-minute interval. Go and have a cup of tea or freshen yourselves up. And we'll be ready for round 2 in 10 minutes.
Good, I got this stuff. Say Bill already. Switch to play. I got this at the Mauer Good, I got this stuff. Say Bill already. Switch to play. I got this at the Mauer
Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Please take your seats. Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Please take your seats. Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Please take your seats.
T-minus 1 minute. T-minus 50 seconds. T minus 40 seconds. T minus 30 seconds. T minus 20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
And we're back. Hello. A bit of drama in Leek as firemen are there now. I have spoken to Richard, and he's fine. It's they're not on, the place isn't on fire. Some of them probably just burnt some toast, but there you go. Richard put 11 questions on round 2. He's winding me up. There wasn't, so there was 10. Okay, so we're going to move on to TV and movie round. Bye-bye. Also, apologies. The Gilbert said that the sports round was very difficult, particularly the 1940s question. Yeah, I guess it is a bit more difficult, but that's because you're the champions. You can't win them all, can you? Also, just on Melissa's t-shirt she got me, she pointed out to me that the pictures on the shirt are actually the rounds that we do. General knowledge and sports and history and geography over there, and how cool is that? It's got my name there as well. I didn't even notice that bit. I expect because I was more surprised that my name's on my shirt. So there we go. Very good present. Okay, here we go. Question 1. TV and film. Who played Santa in the 1994 film The Santa Claus? So who played Santa in the 1994 film The Santa Claus? In fact, should there be an E on the end of that? I think there is meant to be an E on the end of that, isn't there? Let's put an E on the end. There we go. See? Let's get it right, eh? Okay. Question 2. In the film It's a Wonderful Life, what alerts George Bailey that he is alive? So, in the film It's a Wonderful Life, what alerts George Bailey that he is alive? I think It's a Wonderful Life is one of those films I haven't actually seen all the way through, which I'm a little bit ashamed to admit. But I didn't actually know the answer myself until Laura pointed it out. I mean, Laura knows it. She knows every Christmas movie known to man. But, you know, I've never actually watched it. Okay, number 3. Walking in the Air, is the soundtrack to which Christmas classic? I told you I'd type this quiz quickly, didn't I? So, Walking in the Air is the soundtrack to which Christmas classic? You know the one, don't you? Walking in the Air. That one. Okay. I'll slow down just a touch, just so you write down. I feel like I'm getting a little bit quick. Although we are on time. Number 4. White Christmas stars, which film actors aren't? Let's put that in some quotes, just so. It's almost like a cryptic question, isn't it? So, White Christmas stars, which film actors aren't? So it's the name of the film actor that you need. Whose aunt is in White Christmas? Number 5. What year was Home Alone released? A Christmas classic, isn't it? Home Alone. Here's some trivia for you. So the house in Illinois, which was the Home Alone house, was listed for sale for $2.4 million. It's a big house, isn't it? I fail to see how somebody with 10 kids can afford a house that big. But there we go. Okay, number 6. Martin McCutcheon starred alongside Hugh Grant in what Christmas film? Number 7. Jack Black stars in a Christmas film with Kate Winslet and Jude Law. What's the name of the film? So Jack Black stars in a Christmas film. There's a typo there, isn't there? With Kate Winslet and Jude Law. What's the name of the film? Also, as you know, we are raising money. So if you do want to donate, then go to justgiving.com. COVID-19 will raise money for the NHS. So if you do want to donate, then feel free, even if it's just a couple of pounds, if you can spare it. Okay, number 8. In the 1970 film Scrooge the Musical, who plays Scrooge? 1970 film Scrooge the Musical, who plays Scrooge? Okay. Number 9. Martin Freeman stars as a bereft school teacher in what Christmas film? Also well known for Tim the Office. So Martin Freeman stars as a bereft school teacher in what Christmas film? And last but not least, in the 2003 film Alf, what name is given to the human child Santa accidentally carries to the North Pole? So in the 2003 film Alf, what name is given to the human child Santa accidentally carries to the North Pole? I love that film. That's probably one of my favourite Christmas films of all time. Particularly the moments when he says, Santa! I love that. And when he runs into the locker when he's singing, she screams, doesn't she? And he runs and smashes into the locker. That's funny as well. Okay, TV and movie rounds. all done. Boom. And we're going to move on to Trivia Trail. Okay, so the way this works, because we've got a lot of people on Twitter and LinkedIn and Steam watching. So the way this works is the last letter of your answer is the first letter of your next answer. That's rule number 1. And rule number 2, or condition, or I don't know, thing number 2, is that each first letter of your answers forms an anagram, and you get an extra 10 points if you get the anagram right. So here we go. Number 1. A musical instrument in the percussion family that consists of wooden bars struck by mallets. Nice, nice easy one to get you started into your trivia trail there. So a musical instrument in the percussion family that consists of wooden bars struck by mallets. Okay, number 2. Blank, drink and be merry. What is the missing word? Something, drink and be merry. I'm looking forward to Christmas now. Okay, number 3. Glad something of comfort and joy. This is quite a tricky one, isn't it? Glad something of comfort and joy. I suppose it's a little bit easier if you get the previous answer because you know what letter it starts with. Here's an easy one for you. Number 4. Frosty the. So now you know, if you were stuck on number 3, what it ends in. See? Ta-da! Light bulb. Who says that? Light bulb. Oh, it's the Minions, isn't it? Despicable Me. That's it. Okay, number 5. The place of Santa's residence. Okay, number 6. An official ban on trade or other commercial activity with a particular country. It's not really Christmassy, I'll give you. But we have to, it's quite difficult to get the words right. So an official ban on trade or other commercial activity with a particular country. What's that known as? Okay, number 7. Poppy tears. That's it. There's no clue. Poppy tears. So what could that mean? Poppy tears. And number 8. A cocktail made with gin, vermouth, garnished with a lemon or an olive. What's that called? A cocktail made with gin, vermouth. Is it vermouth or vermouth? I can't want to say vermouth. Garnished with a lemon or an olive. And number 9. A small mischievous spirit. Again, I don't think that'd be Christmassy at all, either, is it really? And number 10. Items exchanged and given at Christmas. So items exchanged and given at Christmas. And there you go. That's 10. 10 questions of the trivia trail. So have a look at all the first letters of each answer. See if it forms a what should we call it? An anagram. And see if you can get the anagram. Okay. So we're going to go on to logos. We call it logos round. It's pretty much just an anything round really these days, isn't it? It's something that's just we try and make it quite unique. So this one is, you need to tell us what the title of the Christmas song is. So there you go. There's clue 1. Well, it's the only clue. It's question 1 for this round. What is the title of the film? Melissa's got the anagram. Melissa always gets the anagram. She's so smart, isn't she? She's like, I got the anagram. I got it. I'm the best. I'm only kidding. Well done. Well done, Miss. So what's the title of the Christmas song by that picture? Okay, number 2. Yeah, I think that's a bit of an easy one. Yeah, that one. Okay, number 3. Number 4. Rich, you're back. So the place hasn't burnt to the ground then. You're all good. You're all back. Very good. I'm glad that you're safe. Okay, number 5. What Christmas song is that? Okay, number 6. Yeah, quite an easy one, I reckon, that one. Richard says, only slightly toasted. Bloody hell. Shouldn't joke about things like that, Richard. Number 7. What Christmas song is that? And number 8. Quite a difficult one, that one, but well done if you do get the Christmas song. And number 9. And finally, number 10. This one, when Laura told me this one, is hilarious. I didn't even think it was a song. Laura had a little giggle about it as well. Give me 10 seconds on that one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And there you go. We've done another quiz. How awesome was that? I hope you all enjoyed it. We're going to go through the answers, so get your pens ready. Here we go. We're all about general knowledge. Are you ready? Okay. I need to prepare for this. So just give me 1 second. Number 1, general knowledge. In Christianity, what is the liturgical period from the Christmas season ends on the 6th of January? It's the Epiphany season. Epiphany season is the answer. Number 2, what Christmas song has reportedly been banned this year? It is Fairy Tale of New York. Can you believe that? Because of the particular word that he mentions, or she mentions, when she calls him names. But there we go. 'Twas the Night Before Christmas from the poem A Visit from St. Nicholas was written by who? It was Clement Moore. Number 4, The Nightmare Before Christmas. Oh, I'm losing my mind. Hang on. That's not correct at all. That's mental. Let's do that again. There we go. I've lost the plot here. Right. The Nightmare Before Christmas was produced and conceived by who? It was Tim Burton. It was actually directed by a different person. Originally we put directed, but then it was directed not by Tim Burton, which I didn't know that. So we had to change it to produced and conceived. So Tim Burton is your answer for number 5. Spell this word, frankincense. It is FRANKINCENSE. If you spell that correctly, well done. Not an easy word. Not an easy word to spell. I actually did a little. There you go. I forgot that I did the picture for that. So frankincense. That's how you spell it. Boswellia sacra. I don't know what that means. It must be the scientific name for it, maybe. But there you go. FRANKINCENSE. Number 6. The infamous duet song in 1977, The Little Drummer Boy, was sang by Bing Crosby and David Bowie. Is the answer. David Bowie. Number 7. In Dickens' A Christmas Carol, who is Scrooge's deceased partner? It's Jacob Marley. You can get a point for Marley, but Jacob Marley is the full answer. Who originally sang the song Santa Baby? It was Kit. Number 9. Figs have never been a classic ingredient in figgy pudding. Is that true or false? It's true. It's true. It's never been a classic ingredient. Figure pudding. How many reindeer? Oh,
My phone died.
Laura's just come in and hijacked my phone because hers died because she didn't put it on charge. How many reindeer pull Santa's sleigh? It's 9. Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donner, and Blitzen. And then you got Rudolph, number 9. There is actually a 10th reindeer called Olive, but there you go. That's why I changed the question to how many reindeer pull Santa's sleigh, because somebody was saying, "Oh, hang on a second, there's a 10th reindeer." What country was Jesus born in? Of course, he was born in Bethlehem, but the country is Palestine. Palestine is your answer there. What flower is this? I'll try and pronounce it. A punchinetta, I think it's called. Or punchinetta is the flower. Crystal Island is found in which ocean? It's the Indian Ocean. Well done if you got that. We just put 11 questions. 11 questions on what round, Richard? What are you talking about? Do you have a knowledge? So I've only got 10 here. Unless you're winding me up. St. Nicholas was originally from what country? It's Turkey. Turkey is your answer. Deck the Halls was first sung in which nation? It's Wales. Wales is your answer. Round 2, let me have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9. No, there's 10 questions, Rich. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 questions. Don't know where you're getting the extra question from, but there we go. Okay, I'm out of sync now. Wales is what we just did, didn't we? The Christmas tree, is that right? Yeah. The Christmas tree became a tradition in the UK, beginning with which queen? It was Queen Charlotte, because she was German, and Christmas trees were originally in German. Question for twice. Yes, we took one out. Bangs of Expectation was the original name given to what festive favourite? It's crackers. Crackers. Bangs of Expectation. So when you pull crackers, you can do a bit like this. And then you pull them. I do that. The tradition of a Christmas message from the reigning monarch began in which year? Was it 1846, 1901, 1932, or 1953? It was 1932. So C was your answer, 1932. The Feast of Stephen is what date in the Western calendar? It's Boxing Day. Or you have 26th of December if you wrote that. But yes, Boxing Day. And number 10. The custom of sending Christmas cards began in 1843 when a senior civil servant responsible for the creation of the Public Record Office sent a card. Is that true or false? It's true. It is true, that is. So true is your answer for number 10. Okay, sport rounds. I've been reliably informed that this week's sports round was one of the hardest. So here we go. Which snooker player, a world champion on 8 occasions in the 50s and 60s, died aged 75 on Christmas Day in 1998? It was John Pulman. John Pulman. Which famous British footballer manager's playing career was finished after an injury on Boxing Day in 1962? It was Brian Clough. I had a little bit of background about that. I think he's, I mean, if you guys know, then absolutely well done. But I think he hit his head against the goalpost. He collided. Oh no, a through ball from Len Ashurst. He collided with Bury goalkeeper Chris Harker, and his head thumped into the frozen Roker Park pitch. Must have been quite the collision that. Which year did the famous Christmas Day football match take place in No Man's Land in World War I? It's 1914. Is the answer, 1914. Which Premiership side did Brazilian forward Gabriel Jesus make his debut in January 2017? It was Manchester City. If you know a bit about football, I'm sure you would have got that one. The last ever English Football League match to take place on Christmas Day was between Blackpool and Blackburn Rovers. But in which year did it take place? Was it 1955, 1965, 1975, or 1985? It was B. 1965 was the last time a match was played on Christmas Day. Which Scottish midfielder player who captained his country for 4 years and was awarded the MBE in 2001 was born on Christmas Day in 1964? It was Gary McAllister. So well done if you got that right. That was quite a difficult one. Gary McAllister. Which American sport has televised Christmas Day matches become a tradition since 1947? It's basketball. Basketball is the answer. They play matches in the US on Christmas Day in basketball. Which English centre forward playing for Everton on Christmas morning 1940 before turning out for Tranmere in the afternoon? Quite a famous story because he played for two teams in one day, which is quite remarkable. It's actually one of the only players to have done that. It was Tommy Lawton. Tommy Lawton is the answer. I think the Gilberts were struggling with that one from what they told me at half time. Whose festivities in the early 1970s were ruined by the sacking of his father as a manager during the family's Christmas Day lunch? Was it Arsene Wenger, Jose Mourinho, or Alex Ferguson? It was Jose Mourinho. He was 9 years old and he heard his dad's getting sacked on Christmas Day. That's quite harsh, isn't he? You think they'd wait just a day. But there we go. The Middlesbrough squad pulled a Christmas sickie by failing to appear for a game against Blackburn in 1996. What reason did the manager Brian Robson give? Was it flu, food poisoning, or Christmas party hangovers? It was food poisoning. He said that the whole squad had been decimated by food poisoning and they were all too poorly to play, and they got fined and docked 3 points anyway. So there we go. Okay, TV and movies. Who played Santa in the 1994 film The Santa Claus? It was Tim Allen. Number 2, in the film It's a Wonderful Life, what alerts George Bailey that he's alive? It's Zuzu's petals. Zuzu's petals. Laura reliably tells me that he shouts that as well. He says Zuzu, or something like that. I haven't really watched the film, to be fair. Walking the Air soundtrack to which Christmas classic? It's The Snowman. I remember watching The Snowman actually in the BT Tower in Birmingham when I was a child. I remember that. White Christmas stars which film actor's aunt? It's George Clooney. His aunt was in White Christmas, so the answer is George Clooney. Okay. What year was Home Alone released? It was 1990. Can you believe that that's nearly 30 years ago? Oh, it is 30 years ago. Of course, we're in 2020, aren't we? 30 years. Is it 30 years? 2010. Yeah, 30 years. That's made me feel really old, that has, hasn't it? Oh, crikey. It is my birthday, I guess. Martin McCutcheon starred alongside Hugh Grant in what Christmas film? It was Love Actually. Jack Black stars in a Christmas film with Kate Winslet and Jude Law. What's the name of the film? It's The Holiday. A film that Laura loves. In the 1970 film Scrooge the Musical, who plays Scrooge? It's Albert Finney. I bet we should know that one. Martin Freeman stars as a bereft schoolteacher in what Christmas film? It's Nativity. I don't know if it's called The Nativity or it's just called Nativity. I think it's just called Nativity. In the 2003 film Elf, what name is given to the human child Santa accidentally carries to the North Pole? It's Buddy. His name is Buddy. Alright guys, moving on to the Trivia Trail. A musical instrument in the percussion family that consists of wooden bars struck by mallets. It's xylophone. Starts with an X. Xylophone. Blank, drink and be merry. It's eat. Eat, drink and be merry. So eat is your answer. Glad, something of comfort and joy. It's glad tidings. Glad tidings of comfort and joy. Frosty the Snowman. Of course, nice and easy. The place of Santa's residence is North Pole. An official ban or on trade or other commercial activity with a particular country is embargo. Gives us an O. And you get an O. Poppy tears is opium, which then gives us an M. A cocktail made with gin, vermouth, I don't know. Garnish with a lemon or an olive is martini. I don't think I've ever had a martini in my life. A small mischievous spirit is an imp. Gives us a P. And item of exchange and given at Christmas is, of course, presents. Presents. Like the presents I've had today for my birthday. So thank you to everyone that got me a birthday present. And if you did give me a birthday present, then donate to the NHS instead on the link below. And I'll be equally as happy. Okay, so who got the anagram? And we can see there Melissa straight there with exemptions, because that's what we're under right now, isn't it? For well, not right now, but getting ready for Christmas. We have some exemptions coming up. So well done, Melissa. Richard said that he got it, but he hasn't put it in the messages yet. There you go. Just as I said it. Matt, well done, mate. Exemptions. Super duper. I thought the trivia trail this week was really hard. And every week you just blow me away with just getting the answers. I don't want to make it too hard, because then, you know, you won't share with your friends and family. And you'll be like, oh, this quiz is too hard. It's ridiculous. Or should I make the quiz a little bit harder? We'll see when we do the final scores. Okay, here we go. So we're going to move on to the logos. Oh, Sarah got it as well. Exceptions. Well done, Sarah. Awesome. So number one then is a rock around the Christmas tree. Is number one. Easy when you know it, isn't it? Very easy, this one, the snowman. I'll probably say this one's quite easy as well. Santa baby. And this one is baby, it's cold outside. Well done if you got that one. Number 5 is Silent Night. Number 6 is Little Drummer Boy. Number 7, quite a difficult one, I thought, this one. This is Fairy Tale of New York. She's got a fairy, a monkey with a tail, New York. Fairy Tale of New York. Richard put rocking. Oh, rocking around the Christmas tree. Of course it is, yes. It's because I just typed it up short. That's why. So yes, you're quite right. Rocking around the Christmas tree for number 1. Then we've got Jingle Bell Rock. Number 8. I Saw 3 Ships, which is quite an easy one. And if you got number 10, I mean, well done, because that was quite hard. Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer. Which I thought was hilarious. It's a real song. Laura played it on Alexa earlier. She's just gone off. So yes, that's a real song. I kid you not. Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer. I mean, if it's ever a title of a song you want to try and push into some notes, then that's the one, isn't it? Hello. We've got the boy here, look. Right, so we're going to try and do the scores now with Riley in tow. Now he's getting older now. The chroma key's playing with his head a little bit. Yeah. Should we move it there? Because that looks weird, doesn't it? Look. It looks like you see through. So we're going to see what everybody got. Let's get the scores up. Scores. We're just loading. Okay. Let's see if we can capture that. Oh, we did it. Wasn't too bad, was it? There we go. Okay, so Rich said that he got 66. The Gilbert's on 64. Matt got 60. Sarah 52. What did my mum get? I wonder what it. I should. Yeah, that's what. I did. Yeah. Oh, messed up. No, look. Right, okay, we're going to do it that way. I'm going to hide that. Okay, I'm going to say something. I forgot. The fireman got 999. Okay, so Mum, you need to put your score in because Mum's on 68, but she's started this week's scoring. Rich got 66, so you are. I mean, technically, you might be first, you might be second. Gilbert, you're on 65. Matt, you're on 63. Sarah Lou, 55.5 is your average. That 52 score. So it was hard this week, wasn't it, Sarah? It was quite difficult. Don't forget, if you're playing by yourself, I mean, there should be like a pro rata thing, shouldn't there? Because there's only one of you, and there's 4 of the Gilberts all playing together. Then maybe we should take points off the Gilberts because there's 4 of them. We won't. We'll see how things pan out. But maybe we should pro rata something. Keaton got 69 with the. Oh my god. Did she really get what score did she get, Richard? No. Let's not do innuendos when it comes to my mum, eh? Okay, guys. Once again, this is quiz number. I think we're probably on 30, aren't we? 27, 28, somewhere around there. We're into the late 20s. He's gone. We're boring you. Are you getting bored? Yeah, he's gone. Oh, that's what I was going to say. Yes, I should rewind and go back to the quiz that we did in March and look at the difference of Riley being on my lap compared to now. Because now he's walking around and, yeah. You'll be hosting this quiz soon, won't you, pal? Yeah, it's a lot of his head off. 64 for me. Right, there we go. Woo. Okay, is that average working? I think it is. So, top of the shop is Rich still, 67.5. Yes, sorry guys, yes. So Riley was 1 yesterday. It was his birthday yesterday. Day before mine, so he's a bit of a showstopper really, isn't he? He's, you know, every single year now it's all going to be about Riley and not me. But there we go. So Rich 67.5, my mom 66, the Gilbert 65, Matt on 63, and Sarah Lee on 55.5. There we go. So as I always say, thank you ever so much for playing. Really appreciate it, Sarah and Matt. Nice that you're here again. If anyone new is here, I've got quite a few people on Twitter watching. If anyone's new here, then by all means put in the chat. We'll be back in 2 weeks' time on the 13th of December, and then we'll do another quiz. I don't know if it'll be Christmas related. Who's that? Is that you? Is that you? Hey. Yeah. So yeah, as always, thank you ever so much for joining in. Don't smash the keys. He's touching the keyboard. Anything could happen. Yeah, it could, couldn't it? Right then, guys. I will see you. All right, noisy. I'll see you in 2 weeks' time. Thank you ever so. Listen, but look at his little face. How do you think that'll be about him? Mal, what about Riley? I don't know what you mean there, Rich. Oh, right, how can it not be all about him? Oh, right, so, as if you were talking about me. I get you. So, thanks, listen, look at his little face. How can it not be all about him? Yeah. Well said, Rich. Alright, guys. Appreciate it. Stay safe and see you in 2 weeks.